Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 312. It is Thursday morning, and actually I ended up missing a meeting yesterday. I feel really bad about it because my director invited me to it, and I feel bad I missed it. But it's Thursday today. It's early morning, and we have a very, 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 very long day going on today. It's 39 degrees this morning, feels like 32, so that's like heaven right now. High today is going to be 54. It's cloudy, it's gloomy outside, heavy traffic early in the morning. But we're not deterred by any of that because we have a mission, and we're going to do the right things today, make more money today, and just continue rolling today. I mentioned yesterday that I had a speech that I was going to make, and I actually called one of the representatives the night before last, and had a 20-minute conversation with her. And honestly, I have it recorded because all my phone calls are automatically recorded on my phone. But I talked to her for about 20 minutes, and that speech was so good. You could run for president with that speech. It was that strong of a speech. And in order to pass what I wanted to have passed yesterday, I needed everybody except for one person to vote for it. And that's a big feat because there's a lot of people in the middle. And I believed very strongly in this issue. And I wanted to make sure it was passed because the new group of people coming in January, because the election just happened, are going to be a lot less likely to pass it. So I had one chance. And I gave her that speech the night before, and I wasn't really positive about what was going to happen yesterday, but I also threatened that if it didn't pass, that I would disclose information that's publicly known information, but people don't really know it. They don't fully understand it. I was going to explain to everybody about how a lot of the fees and things that they were giving people were illegal, and that they didn't have to be paid, because if they weren't paid, they would not go after them. It's against the law for them to go after them because they're not legal fees. They're basically optional fees, and they just say, here's your fee, and you just pay it, and nobody ever questions it. But it's an optional fee, and they don't tell you that it's optional. I think that should be illegal. I think it should be written somewhere that, hey, this is an optional fee. We would like you to pay it, but you don't have to pay it. But because of my pressure, it was passed yesterday. And that is a huge, huge, huge thing. And what it means for the other side is tremendous. And I'm not even going to mention it right now on my Facebook page. I'm going to wait at least a few months before I even mention it, if I ever mention it. But this is going to make a huge difference in our community. So very excited that went through. Yesterday, I know I was pretty grumpy, and I still don't really care. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to fire, and if they want to get rid of me, they get rid of me. And if they don't, they don't. That's fine. So I'm not going to hold back. Also, last night, I went through my American Express card, and I was trying to connect it to my Amazon card, and they said, oh, you got to wait 24 hours. I waited the 24 hours. Then I went into Amazon to try to use it because I get more money by using it. I get like 70% of the value instead of 50% if I just did cash, and it didn't work. And so I don't know if it would work right now. I could check it now, but I was very frustrated with that. And so I just decided just to use it for something else. So last night I got some gift cards to some restaurants that my mom likes, that my wife likes, that we go to every once in a while. And I ended up getting the full value for it. So look, I'm going through here right now, and no, it's still not showing up. So, screw these guys, whatever. So now I did get those gift cards, over $1,000 in gift cards in my email last night. I will get that all printed out, as well as keep it in my email just as a backup, because as you know, I lost money on that, whatever it was called, the gift card company, Pepper, because I didn't print out my gift cards, and then they locked the accounts and I couldn't get to them, and I ended up losing money on it. So I'm going to go to that site right now, but I'm sure it's still locked out. It's funny because it'll let you sign up, but you can't actually log into your account. Okay, let's get you logged. Oh, whoops. Sorry, we couldn't authenticate you. We stole all your money. Oh well. So tonight I will call American Express and I will close that account, get that $8.95 refunded. I think my balance other than that's only like $30 or $50 because I've been using my Chase card and building up points there. So I will actually pay that on the spot and then have them close it. And then of course, like I said, we have the new card coming in, and I already have a plan to run that 30,000 through really quick. I'm not going to run it through as fast as I did with Wells Fargo, because they ended up closing my account because I ran 140,000 through in 30 days. But I'll just run through like 10-12,000 a month and get that bonus, and then we'll decide whether or not we want to keep the card. And I need to do more of this. And the guy from the Churning Podcast actually has contacted me. Super nice guy, and I really need to start doing that stuff. That could make up for a lot of the stuff that I'm missing out on right now. You know, buying and selling stuff online. It could be a big thing. I just have to have the ability to do it. And if I'm not going to these casinos, except for flying places every once in a while, then I might as well just try to hit it hard and try to do the churning stuff, because I've got the credit, I've got the cards and all that stuff. I just need to do it. So that may be something on the horizon. Yeah, other than that, a friend of mine overnight sent me some messages about the area I'm going to today. There's some big plays there, some large plays. They're a little bit risky, but we may play those today if they haven't already been played. We'll see. And going to get online and make sure that we don't miss our meetings today. We're going to have a 1:30 meeting, a 2:30 meeting, and then we're going to be driving to a whole different area 3 or 4 hours away, I think 4, to do some other stuff, and then we'll be heading home. It'll be a really late night tonight. The downside is I'm only going to have probably 4 hours of gambling in today, and I'm leaving home early in the morning. I won't be home till probably 10 or 11 at night, but I need to get this stuff done. So that's what's going on right now. That's what's on my mind. The sun is just peeking up over the horizon right now. It's just starting to get light out, and I'll come back and update you real soon. Alright guys, I am back. I can tell you today is not going to be a great day already. Seeing tons of people in here, and the one thing I came here for has been busy for about 45 minutes. All my nasty friends are at the blackjack tables waiting, so opportunity is kind of low right now. And thinking about going to play some pot limit Omaha, which I really don't know if I'm prepared for. Especially that kind of limit with a 3-3 might be above my my studied level at this point, it looks like. So I'm going to walk over there and take a look, but I've seen so many people checking stuff. I see going to be very little opportunity. If I can't play blackjack, all I have left is that machine or poker. So we'll see what happens here. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. So right now, I am ahead $6. Been here for over an hour. A lot of other people in here. That lady is still on that machine. Still waiting for her to get up. I don't know if it's going to be a big win or a disaster if the play is even still on it. But still waiting for her. She was down to her last $2 and hit a bonus for 37. She's playing like under $1 a spin, so it's taking forever. And I don't even know if she's going to put more money in after this. So, very disappointed so far. All the people I don't want to see are in all the pit boss positions today. So, it's just, overall, it's just like such a long drive for nothing so far. And then I have such a long drive after this. I don't want to drive a whole day for no money. So, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, this lady will get up, and we'll see what happens. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. played a little bit of blackjack on a $15 hit 17 table because there was a bonus coming up, and the lady came over from the other table. I'm like, oh, please don't come over here. Comes over, slows down the game, gets down to her last chip, her last money, puts it out there, gets a blackjack, uses the overage from the blackjack to bet the side bet, and hits the bonus I was going for. I end up leaving the table. So it's like, you couldn't have written it better than that for her. So if she had just gotten the regular win, she probably wouldn't have done that. But she had extra chips. She put it out there. She wins the 500. So good for her, bad for me. End up ahead, but only $55. Coming back to this machine, and someone is still playing it. I've never seen anyone play this ever. And then one day when I want to play it, now everybody's on it. This guy was sitting there watching the other lady play it, and when she got up, he sat down immediately. So see how much money he's got. He's got $29, and he's in a bonus that's going to pay him jack, probably $10. Let's see, here's the bonus. Yeah, it's going to be about $14. So, well, I guess going to go back and look around again. Hopefully I get to it sometime. I may head over to, I'm going to look at the other blackjack tables kind of spread out, and then worst case head over to the high limit if I need to. So that's where we are right now. Plus 55 on the blackjack. Have not played any other slot plays, so I should be up $6 on the slots, and I'll be back. Alright, so it's still here. So go check on some other blackjack and all that. It doesn't work out. Go around the corner. I see a game I want to check. I'm walking up to it. This other guy gets there before me. He has just gotten kicked out of a different place not far from here. He gets there, sits down, 60 cents a spin, third spin or fourth spin, hits it. I mean, it was only $7,920. Who needs that kind of money for a 60-cent spin? $7,920. All right, my machine is open. Now I got someone checking it. I don't know if they'll play the high amounts or not. I'll be back. All right, so here's the update. I finally get to this machine. This guy finally gets up. I go to grab it, and a friend of mine is already there. So, okay, that's fine. He explains to me what he saw. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's the reason I came here, was for that. He's like, okay, well, we're going to do it. And then he's like, hold on, I'll be right back. He leaves. He comes back with like 4 other guys. I'm like, this isn't good. And everybody's like handing everybody $100 bills so they can play it. And I'm like, I don't like this on camera at all. And he's like, wait a minute, look behind you. I'm like, I didn't look. So he's like, the lady's here. And we're like, what are you talking about? One of the ladies that works here is on the phone staring at us, and she's talking on the phone. Oh, that's a great sign. You know, I'm sure that's really good news. One of the last places I have left, and that's going on. So I said, look, the guy who's sitting there who's going to spin it, let him spin it, put all the money in out of his own pocket, and then we'll work out the details later. So they said okay, and I took a walk because I don't know what's going to happen here. So I'll get some updates here any second now about what's going on, but there's plays at 15, 12, 20, 40, 60 and $80 a spin, and they're all medium to high risk. So it would have been nice to split it, but I don't know what's going to happen here. So right now nobody's around, so maybe they got what they needed. I don't know if they're going to come back with a big group of people, or if they're going to get our names and block us next time we come in, or what the deal is. So we will find out. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back, and no good. It went horribly, actually. One of the worst sessions of the year. I was only at the blackjack table for about 45 minutes, spreading from 100 to 600. So not even like enormous or anything like that. and just went terrible. I mean, it was level for the first 10 minutes or so, and then everything just went to hell, basically. It went so badly. The counts were going sky high, and the cards were not following where they should be. And we were wasting aces like crazy. At one point, I had 2 aces, and the dealer had 2 aces, and next hand, we wasted 5 more aces, and it's like, you're killing the count, and, all the blackjacks are gone, which is a big part of where we're getting our edge. So, we just bought in and bought in and bought in and bought in and bought in, and just went 15, 16, 17 hands without winning. And I finally threw in the towel and ended up leaving horribly down $7,420, and effectively closing the door on making the goal for the year and making our $1 million goal overall by the end of the year, or even by, I don't know, maybe by episode 1000, but who knows. It's not looking good. So very disappointed. And it's just like, it happened so fast, and it was just so bad, and nothing I could do would make it better. I did everything right, and I don't regret the way I played it. I just regret the outcome, and it's absolutely horrible, and feeling really, really bad about it. So what are you going to do? I'm going to take a break here and take care of these 2 meetings, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back, and it just started raining really, really hard a little bit ago, and it's extremely, extremely windy outside right now. I stopped to get some fuel again, and I stopped on the way out, and now I'm stopping on. I just stopped on the way back, and it was just so much wind. I mean, the temperature was decent. It's like in the mid 50s, but it was so cold because there was so much wind. I ended up having to put my jacket back on while I was getting fuel. But this morning got fuel for $2 a gallon, and this afternoon for $2.07 a gallon. So yeah, not terrible. We are supposed to go to another casino that's like many, many hours away. I don't think I'm going to go there. I may actually divert to a different one that's half as far, and try to make some money there before we get home. I'm not sure yet. So right now, heading toward home. Everything is this direction anyway. It would split off to the other casino after about 100 miles anyway. So gonna go ahead and head that direction right now, continue to head that direction, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I am back. Weather is getting worse. I'm just gonna head toward home, and we're gonna hit a casino near home and abandon the other one because there's just no time to do all this. This would be about 5 hours less driving doing it this way, so that's what we're going to do, and I'll be back to update you, hopefully with some good news. Alright guys, I am back. So swung by home and picked up my wife, and we actually moved on to another spot, and along the way, a friend of mine who was actually at the city I was at earlier today, like 5.5 hours, 5 hours from here, something like that, a little less, called me and said, hey, I got this play, do you want to split it? He wasn't sure about it. I said, yeah, let's split it. And we ended up winning $370 each. So when I got here, we got $370 each. Then I went around and looked around and only found a couple small plays. Everything else was pretty terrible, and ended up winning another 52. So 370 and 52, 422 at that stop. And now we're going to head toward home, and we'll pick up on things tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. We start over, start fresh, and fix our attitude, make sure we're in good shape and we're not tired and all that kind of stuff, and we start over again. Every day is a new day. So For now, I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com. mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.